Yo, what's happening, man? What's happening? It's Yang. We back at you with another video, and we're gonna talk about the Fast Track Pro interface. This interface is powerful. You know what I'm saying? It came out back in early 2000s. Nah, not the 2000s. This probably came out about. Let me see. I can't remember. Probably about 20. Probably that 2008, 2009, something like that. 2010, something. Probably a little bit earlier than that. But anyway, we're going to talk about this interface. This is a powerful, powerful interface. They don't make them no more. So I stocked up on them. I got like 3 of them. And basically what I do is I run my analog board at XLR balanced cables out of the mixer into this interface. And then I set my levels on my interface to make sure they set right. Out of the interface, it goes in to the Finalizer Express. The Finalizer Express. Out of the Finalizer Express, it goes into the CD, or not. It goes into the DAT machine. I still got a DAT machine. And then, no, it goes into the CD burner, then into the DAT machine. So I can master on CD or DAT. Plus I got a splitter cable. It's a pro splitter. Let me see what kind of cable that is. It's running out of the. It's coming out of the Finalizer Express, going into the computer because I master with the computer now. With I run it through Cubase SE, and then I use that as a tape machine. Then from there I run it into Wavelab Elements. Hold on. Got a little cough on me today. Whoa. So basically, that's how I run it. From the analog board into the Fast Track Pro. Out of the Fast Track Pro, the Fast Track Pro is hooked up to my computer, and I'm still using what's that XP. I'm using XP to run this interface. So on my XP, I got Pro Tools 7.3. And I got Cubase on there. And I got what else? Let me see. T-Tracks 24. So basically when I start out recording, I start out with Ableton. And I make a beat in Reasons, make a beat. Then I transfer that beat to a WAV file, dump it in Ableton, make the melody and everything with the keys, and I use Omnisphere sampler. Omnisphere got one of the coldest samplers out. Y'all really don't even need to be buying all these samplers, man. You can use Omnisphere sampler. It's on fire. Plus, I use the SO1 and the MPC to get like analog sounding kicks and snares and stuff. So that's how I hook it up. But this interface is powerful. It's very, very powerful. And you really ain't gonna be able to get them nowhere. So if you can get one of these, get one. It's powerful. It's hanging right up there with the big boys like Universal Audio. Hold on. It's a very powerful interface. But see, they don't do nothing. They come out with this new gear. They don't do nothing but redo it and upgrade it so it'll work on a newer operating system like Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows 12, or a Mac new operating system. You really don't gotta keep upgrading like that. Just keep you one computer or two computers with newer software so you can use the internet with it, and you can get like new plugins or new software that won't run on old operating systems. So that's how basically I got like what? I got XP, Windows 7, Windows 10. So I run all my software on my Windows 7 for like beats and kicks, like running Reasons and all that on there, and FL Studio. And then for my newer software, I use Windows 10. You know what I'm saying? So I can actually run Cubase 12 on there with that new format they got, Adobe Atmos. But I hate that program. I don't want to use it. It's garbage. It's not good for music. It's garbage. This is a powerful, powerful interface. Because you can take your mixing board, like I said, run it analog, run it out of LXRs, XRL, whatever, cables, run them into this interface left and right, then run that to the computer, take the output, run it into the finalizer, which is a mastering processor. So the way I record going into the DAW and give it and mix it as I go, and also mastering as I go, because when you just mix and you're not running it through these processors, you're gonna get food, because you'll be mixing it real loud with a lot of bass, and then when it's time to master it, it's gonna have so much distortion in it, no headroom, that you're gonna be tricked. So the best thing to do is run it through a mastering processor, so you'll know where your levels is good. You'll know your levels is good. So you actually mixing as you go. You mixing the kick to make sure the kick is not over distorted. You mixing the snare to make sure that's not over distorted. You mixing the low end, which is the 808 kick or the 808 drop bass, so you won't clash the kick and the kick and the low end together, so you'll know that that's all smooth. So basically what I do is, when I'm recording, first, like I said, I go to Ableton and I'll make my melodies and all that with my beat to make a hit. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll run some vocals over the top of it, so you could, as you making the beat, the vocals will be already there. I don't run the whole vocal. I just run a little bit of the vocal and then just make the melody along with the vocal, and it'll come out sweet. So then I transfer all of the files from Ableton into FL Studio. Once I do that, it's linked up with Reasons. So I have FL with all of the melodies and all of the pianos and all of the basses and all of the sounds that's going into the song. And then on another computer, I have Reasons, and I load all my kicks, snares, hi-hats, any kind of percussion, anything that I need are going in there, and then it'll be triggered by the MPC. So when I hit the MPC pads, it'll trigger Reasons to play the sounds that I loaded into Reasons. So when I'm all done, it'll be two DAWs working together, FL Studio and Reasons, with the MPC controlling it through MIDI. So I'll run everything to Pro Tools, mix it in Pro Tools, because Pro Tools is the best program to mix in. They got the best parametric EQs. So once I mix it in Pro Tools, that makes it sound like a real record. Once we do that, then we'll mix it down to a 2-track mix at 44.1 from 48 kilohertz. Then what we do, we'll run that 2-track Pro Tools mix into T-Tracks 24, and then I'll cut some of the bass out and cut it at 41. Cut it at 41 kilohertz. Then I'll use the gain to bring the track up to where it's supposed to be, and then that'll run through the finalizer. So we'll get a good mix going all the way through there. Then from the finalizer, we'll run it in the Cubase SC and mix it down to a 2-track wave file. Once we're done with that wave file, we'll run that into Wavelab Elements, and then that's the final process. We already got everything EQ'd in there real good. We got the compression going on, the limiters, everything for master. So we run that through there, get it sounding big and loud and clear, and that's the finished product right there. That's why I don't like Adobe Atmos, because it's too much going on. You got too many speakers. How you gonna master a song with all them speakers? It's just too much. It sounds stupid. It's not gonna sound good. But they're gonna keep pushing this format because they want to change the format. Like I say, every time the little man try to get ahead, they want to change it. You can't do that. Especially in our kind of music. You know, blues, jazz, rock and roll was created by us. Everything. Hip hop, R&B, funk, house music, it all was created by us. But you know, with this AI technology, all they doing is stealing. They study us. They study the way we make music. They study the way we make beats, and they copycat off of it. Go out there and build a interface, not an interface, but they'll build some kind of program that can emulate everything we do, and then they'll package it up and sell it right back to us. Like we stupid. No. We're not buying that AI garbage. It's garbage. You know, they'll trick a lot of these young kids into thinking that that's cool. Oh, yeah, I could just get so-and-so, and then I can make a beat. I can get a bass line. That ain't how you create music. It's not how you create music. So you got, it takes years to be a good producer. You got to put in work to learn how to be an engineer, to learn how to mix, to learn what frequencies to use, to learn what kilohertz and stuff you're using. Like when you start out, you want to start out with 48 when you start recording your beats and your mixes and all that. Then when it's time to master, you want to master it down to 44.1. Not no 48 in Atmos, Dolby Atmos. That's garbage. So, like I said, this interface right here, I'll match. I don't care what kind of equipment you got. You can have $1 million equipment. I can make my shit sound. Well, I can make my studio sound just as good as $1 million studio. Because it ain't about the gear. It's about you, the way you mix your song, the way you master your song, the way you mix your vocals, and they clear and they big and they sitting on top of the mix. It's what you do with it. So I'm going to get up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all for checking me out. This your boy DJ PD Cole. Don't forget to go to YouTube, to go to Spotify, and all the rest of those streaming services out there that play All our music through DistroKid. Support your boy DJ PT Cole. When you type my name in, you type DJ, hit the space bar, PT Cole, and everything is gonna pop up. We got that new album coming, Brick City. I'm gonna have all the guys that have produced from day one, from back in the 80s to now. We gonna have all of them on them tracks, and it's gonna be fire. Cause I'm making all new beats to their lyrics, and we gonna release it. So I'm out of here.